Gonna read Dr. Seuss A, B, C.
Animal. Dr. Seuss ABC animal.
Dr. Seuss A, B, C. Big A, literally. What begins with A? So they're telling us that we see big A over here, and we see little a over here, and they're telling us what begins with A. Mm-hmm.
No, crocodile.
Ants, yes, let's see. Oh, apple, yes. Oh, let's see. Ant, Annie's alligator. A. So ant, Annie's alligator all begin with A. All these words begin, yes. Yes, so these, yeah, so these words all begin with A. Look, ant, Annie's alligator all begin with the letter A. A. Capital, lowercase capital A. We all begin with the letter A. Big B, little b. What begins with B?
Bus.
Oh, yes, bus. But let's see what the book says. Let's see.
Bus.
So here they're telling us big B, little b. So we have the capital B and the lowercase b. Yes, basketball. And they're asking us to think of what begins with B. Yes. And they're asking us what begins with B. Let's see what the book says. Oh, let's just see what the book says. The book says barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee.
You're a bumblebee.
So look, it's telling us, look, the barber who cuts hair, the baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee. All these things begin with the letter B. Barber, baby, bubbles, and bumblebee. All begin with B. All begin with B. Big C, little c. What begins with C? Camel on the ceiling. C.
Camel.
So it's telling us that, yes. Yes, the camel is upside down. So this is telling us big C, little c. So that's a big C, little c. And it's telling us what begins with C. Yes. So the camel is upside down. So yeah, now the camel looks like it's not upside down anymore.
And not upside down.
Yeah, so look, now that one's upside down.
And the door is upside down.
But it's telling us this is the capital C and this is the little c. And it's telling us camel, ceiling, begin with the letter C.
Charlie. What? I'm not Charlie. Sherry? No,
But right now we're just reading what the book says. Big D, little d. David Donald do. Dreamed a dozen donuts and a dog too. So look, big D and little d. Big D and little d. So they're saying that donuts, so they're telling us that donuts begin with D. Donuts begin with D. The dream begins with D. And a dog too, begins with D. These all begin with the letter D. Donuts, dream, and yes, Dunkin' Donuts begins with D too. And a dog too. All the letter D. Okay, let's see. A, B, C, D, E, E, E. Ear, egg, elephant, E, E, E. Yes. So look, ear, egg, elephant. Ear, egg, elephant. Ear, egg, elephant. Ear, egg, elephant. So the letter E, ear, egg, elephant. Look, ear, egg, elephant. All begin with the letter E. Ear, egg, elephant. Ear, egg, elephant. All begin with the letter A. Ear, egg, and elephant. All begin with the letter. All begin with the letter E. Ear, egg, and elephant. Begin with E. Big F, little f. F, F, F. 4 fluffy feathers on a fiffer, buffer, fluff. So big F, they're telling us this is big F and this is little f. And they said 4 begins with the letter F. Fluffy feathers begin with the letter F. And so this 5, but the number 4 is here. Yep, 4. There's 4 feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 begins with the letter F. And Friday, yes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goat, girl, Google, goggles, G, G, G. So look, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, so now they're saying G. The goat, girl, and Google goggles all begin with the letter G. What this means, the glasses. So this all begins with the letter G. Go, girl, and Google goggles. Nothing. All begin with the letter G. All begin with the letter G. Big H, little h. Hungry horse, hay. Hen in a hat. Hooray, hooray. So now we're on letter H. So we have big H, we have little h. So we have hungry horse. So horse begins with H. Hay begins with H. And hat. The hat begins with H. And so does her. And so does hooray, hooray. So we have big H, little h. And we have hay, hat, hooray, and hungry horse. All begin with the letter H.
Also, horse.
All begin with the letter H.
And a bird.
Big I, little I. I. Ikaboo is itchy, so am I. So the letter I, the big I and the little I. Yes, ice cream begins with I, yes. Yes, ice cream begins with I. But here it's telling us Ikaboo and itchy begins with I. So yes, so does ice cream, so does ice, those all begin with I. But here in the book it says itchy and Ikaboo all begin with I.
iPhone? What's an iPhone?
Big J, little j. Both begins with J. Jerry Jordan's jelly jar and jam begin that way. So look at J. So J, big J, and little j.
Big J.
So it's telling us that Jerry Jordan's jelly jar and jam begin that way. So these words begin with the letter J.
Don't forget Joseph.
Yep, so does Joseph, and these words, jam. Look at jam begins with the letter J. Big K, little K, kid and kangaroo. KK kettle, kite, and a king's kerchief. So these words begin with the letter K. So look, kitten, kangaroo, kettle, kick, kite, and kerchief all begin with the letter K. Yeah, kitten, kangaroo, kick, kite, and king, and kerchief all begin with the letter K.
Kangaroo. What's a kangaroo? What's a kangaroo?
Sneezing. Big L, little L. Little Lola lop, left leg, lazy line, licks a lollipop. So all these words begin with the letter L. So you have a big L and your little L. So little Lola lop, so this is little Lola lop, left leg, lazy lion, and licks a lollipop, all start with the letter L. Big M, little M. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. So look, we have big M, little m. So we have many mumbling mice. So the mice are making midnight music. Music begins with M. In the moonlight, mighty nice. So all this begins with the letter M. Big N, little n. What begins with N? 9 new neckties and a nice shirt and a nose. So we have big N, little n. So we have new neckties. So these are 9 neckties. 9 begins with N. Neckties begins with N. And nightshirt begins with N. And a nose begins with N. So all this begins with N. Always very useful. You use it when you say Oscar's only ostrich oiled an orange owl today. So this is the O. So we have O. So we said ostrich, owl, all begin with the letter O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
We're P.
P, so this is P. This is P, right over here, the letter P.
Is this book
The letter P.
This book is for everybody.
Painting pink pajamas, policeman in a pail. Peter Pepper's puppy, and now Papa's in a pail. So look, everything that begins with the letter P. Look. Painting pink pajamas, painting pink pajamas, all start with P. Policeman and pail. Peter Pepper's puppy, Peter Pepper and puppy start with a P. And Papa starts with P, and so does pail. So all this starts with the letter P. Big Q, little q. What begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy and her quackling quackaroo. So we have big Q, little q. Queen starts with Q. So we have the queen starts with Q. the Queen of Quincy and her quacking quackaroo. So this starts with the letter Q. Big Q, little Q. Big R, little R. Rosie Robin Ross. Rosie's going riding on her red rhinoceros. So big R, little R. So we have Rosie Robin Ross. So Rosie Robin Ross begins with R. Rosie's going riding. Riding starts with the R. And the red starts with the R. And so does rhinoceros. Rosie Robin Ross starts with the R. Red starts with the R. Rhinoceros starts with the R. And so does riding. She's going riding. She's going riding on the red rhinoceros. Big S, little S. Silly Sammy Slick sips 6 sodas and got 666. So looks, we have the big S and we have the little S. So we have Silly Sam Slick, this is S. Silly Sam Slick, which starts with S. He sipped, which starts with S. And soda starts with S. And 6 also starts with S.
6? What about 6? Six.
And so does sip, and so does 6 start with S. And so does school, that's right. T. What begins with T? 10 tired turtles. 10 tired turtles on a turtle tree.
Me and Thomas.
Yes, you and Thomas, that's right. And 10 starts with T. So there's the tree starts with T. 10 starts with T. Turtle starts with T. There's 10 turtles on a tree. That starts with T. Big U, little U. What begins with U? Uncle Oop's umbrella and his underwear too. Oofer, yes, Oofer, Uziel. So we have our big U and our little U, yes. So we have umbrella starts with U and Uncle Oop starts with U. So does umbrella, so does Uziel, yes. All that starts with U. Big V, little V. Very violent Vin is very, very, very awful on her violin. So big V, little V. So violin starts with V and very, very starts with the letter V. We have our big V and our little V. WWW. Willie Waterloo washes Warren Wiggins, who is washing Waldo Wool. So we have our W. So WWW, 2 capitals and 1 lowercase w. Washes starts with a W. Let's see. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy spelling axe and extra fox.
Xavier.
So that, yes, Xavier starts with X. Nixie Knox has the X in it. Xer starts with X. Axe has the word X in it. Fox has the word X in it. Big Y, little y. A yawning yellow yak. Young Yolan Yorkson is yelling on his back. So yawning. So yawning starts with Y. Yawning. And yellow. And yelling starts with Y. Yellow. Yelling. HIJKLMNOP QRSTUVWXY and so here are the letters. You're telling us they're showing us all the letters of the alphabet except for one. Z, big Z, little z. What begins with Z? So here oh, let's see next. Yes, okay, let's see what the book has. So Z. So you have a big Z and a little z. Yes, it does. Okay, let's see what the book says. So Z, let's see. I am Zizzer Zazzer Zoos. As you can plainly see. So his name starts with the letter Z. Because his Zizzer Zazzer Zoos. So his name begins with the letter Z. It begins with the letter Z.